Hey survivors, we're going to do a video about the Stillwind. It's one of my favorite weapons. And in case it's offered in the Christmas event, I just wanted to let you know a couple of things about the Stillwind. Usually they do offer it. One of these I got out of the season rewards, and then the other two I think I got out of the Christmas events when they offer the upgraded ones. So these are all upgraded out of the seasons or the events. And today I just wanted to go over some of the cabs, some of the best cooling arrangements that go well with the Stillwind. I also wanted to address maybe some people, if you have two Stillwinds, two is good enough. Usually I rarely ever use three Stillwinds because it doesn't give you many points left over. Even with a 16-point cab, you're only having the one extra energy point, so I usually just use the two. So I just threw any cab on here, but today we'll go over some of the best cabs that you can use. Let's change this up here. Well, we can start with this is one of my favorite cabs, and this cab is pretty good for this because it gives you that reload bonus point and that one extra energy point. So we'll go ahead and use that, and we'll throw a shiver on there. That's not too bad. That reload's not too bad. 1, 2, 3. About 3 seconds. 3 seconds on the reload. Now, like I said, I like to use only 2 of them. And that way I can really pile some coolers on there. So we'll see what it looks like with all these shivers on there and see what happens. That'd be 4 upgraded shivers and 1 unupgraded shiver. And I'm out of shivers now, so we'll just throw one of these on there. Let's see. Let's see how fast it reloads. It's pretty instant. So that's a good cab to use for reloading. And speaking of coolers, with the Stillwinds, I use a majority of shivers, because if you notice, if you ever zoomed in and you're really looking, about the 3rd or 4th shot, the spread starts getting real wide. So every time the gun starts over, every time it does cool down, that spread resets. So you actually get more shots, or you get more accuracy out of letting the gun reset. So just to save time per point, I'll remove that cooler so we don't have to wait to see. But alright, so we'll shoot at this guy. Okay. Yeah. The first 3 or 4. And see, now it'll reset. So my first 4 shots are hitting target, and then the spread starts to increase. So if you use more shivers instead of seals, you'll actually get more accuracy out of the weapon. Yeah. So here's we'll go ahead and we'll say maybe we wanted to use seals instead, so we'll throw a bunch of seals on. Yeah, that's 5 upgraded seals, and we'll throw just 1 shiver on there. It won't matter, we won't make it that far. But alright, so now we'll be able to shoot for a long time. but our accuracy will stay down after the fifth shot, no matter what. So, let's see. Yeah, like I said, we'll be here a while. So for the most part it stays pretty accurate, but that's what that looks like with those many coolers. Other cabs you can use, I think that work well. This cab actually, surprisingly, is really good. See if I can get it on here. I found this the other day. Well, actually a couple weeks ago now. So let's throw the ghost cab. Let's throw ghost on there, because the perk of this weapon is that it shoots while you're invisible, so you can remain invisible and still shoot your weapon. And the perk of the cab is that you get a damage increase for the longer. The longer you're invisible, you get a damage increase. So you can actually use this weapon while still getting a damage increase. I'll show you how. It's a nice little trick. So you ghost out, and your damage meter will start to increase. It hits about 28, and then you can just pound away, and so you get an extra second, maybe an extra 2 seconds of 20%, 27% damage than you normally would. We'll do it again just to see here. And this time I'm going to start shooting early. So now we're shooting, we're still ghosted. See, we're just able to utilize the perk cab. The cab that the perk gives you, or the perk that the cab gives you, we're able to utilize that more. Take this guy on, see if we can, with no armor, we'll just try to take him. No. Yeah, we can build the cab up. Well, we didn't have any armor on, so I didn't expect it to go, but just for the point of it, that's a nice build. I like that. So that was a nice little thing. I thought. There's probably another video out. There's probably hundreds of videos out there showing this exact thing, but I just found it on my own, so I figured include it. There was another cab. Oh yeah, this one. This one gives you a reload bonus too. It's a fat cab, so we'll just have to take that one off. Yeah, so in this cab you have to shoot until your guns are fully exhausted, which is another good reason to have a bunch of shivers. So let's see what that looks like. Yeah, and we lose an energy point because it's this cab only has the 11 energy points. So when we maxed out right here. So let's see what this cab does with nothing but shivers. Yeah. We're off balance because I had to move that tire, but it'll be alright. Yeah, I don't know which one's faster. Like I said, I like the Hadron. I don't know. It's a legendary. so you'd think it'd be better. Let's try again and see how fast it is. It's hard to tell which one's faster. With this many shivers, I mean, they're both going to be fast, but I really think the purple one was faster, to be honest. Alright, next cab. So another good cab to use with this is obviously this one, which gives you a reloading bonus. Now, statistic-wise, it gives you a bonus stacks 15%, so this one's 15%, and yep, that one's 15%. And this one's 30. Oh, of course it's faster because it's 35%. So that one's the best on reloading. But I like this because this one up here, it also affects accelerates your cooling and your reloading. So let's try it out. Slap it on there. There. Yeah, turn it on. Now that the little ammo symbol, now we're on the reload. Let's see how bad that is. Yeah. And you still even have one extra energy point, so you could put another shiver if you wanted. Although I think they stopped working after we'll remove one. I don't notice much of a difference without it. I mean, I guess, but you know, personally, I would probably fill this with seals now. Yeah, that would have to be good enough. And then you could spend all the extra energy points, or the extra weight, I mean, on armor. Yeah, so this is a good cab, obviously, for that. Also, if you like moving around, this is a good cab. And that's about it. Like I said, one of the coolest cabs was the ghost cab that you can use. Yeah, and that was about it. I just wanted to say, if they are available in the Christmas update, if they're available in the Christmas event, you know, definitely try to go through the effort of getting them. I think you have to get crackers for the Christmas event. But it's definitely worth it. The Stillwind came out about a bunch of years ago now, and I had one Stillwind for the longest time, and I wanted two Stillwinds so bad. Oh, here it is, right here. And I finally got two Stillwinds, and then I figured, oh, now I need a third one. And like I said, once I got that third one, I hardly ever use it. But maybe you will. Whoever gets it. There's a lot of good Stillwind builds out there, so if you like it, we'll get the Ghost just to see it one more time, because I think this is the coolest thing. You shoot them, and then you Ghost, and then it keeps building. You can just shoot, and it'll keep building. Let's see what Let's see exactly when we can start shooting. So you can, yeah, you can start shooting immediately, and it'll count all the way up to your 27% damage. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm always interested to hear about good build combinations involving the Stillwind. Like I said, it's one of my favorite weapons, and I highly recommend getting it if you can. Even if it's not upgraded, it's still a good weapon. Other than that, not much to say on this, that I've come to learn about it. Those are my go-to cabs with the Stillwind. I keep trading them back and forth. I like this one as well. It's an accuracy bonus, but the Stillwinds are pretty accurate. Like I said, they don't really need that. Most of these cabs. The Catalina's good with the Stillwinds, but the problem I have with the Catalina is you can't get much armor on there. And I usually like Stillwinds for raids. So taking the Catalina into a level 3 raid, it's heavy business. When you can't put a lot of armor on there, because you only get the 8.5 mass limit. And then even with an engine, it's really, you're maxing out at 10,000 pounds. And yeah, they just eat right through that. I mean, that's what I find. I'm not seeing another cab that I would really recommend with the Stillwinds. I mean, they're all good. The Stillwind's great, but for the reloading or for using the perk that the cab gives you, I don't know. But yeah, that was it. Real quick, I just show off my little ghost build. So this is my little. It wanted to be a helicopter, but then I was like, maybe it still can be. All I gotta do is put a propeller on there. But it started out I wanted to build a spaceship, and then it got kind of twisted. Now this is what it is. The back of it looks like a spaceship, and I like to split my buttons just so I can make them sound like they're shooting faster. Because if you're shooting them at the same time, you just have that going on. Alright, let's see if we can take this guy now. Oh, now he's gonna. Come on, I have a damage bonus I'm trying to show off. No, he's using the Hadron too. We'll go down, we'll let our damage build up. Yeah, if you can pull off using the Catalina with Stillwinds, then go for it. Because any damage increase that you give these guns is crazy. It's ridiculous. So if you can, then use the Catalina. I say go for it. But one of my best builds for raids is it's not even any of the cabs that I showcased tonight. It was the cohort. It's over here, cohort. Yeah, and I just like having the that big mass. It's a nice big cab. And I like the perk too with the little defense thing. So like I said, I rarely use 3 Stillwinds. I find 2 to be enough. So this Christmas event, if you can get 2 Stillwinds, that's good enough. 3 Stillwinds, one's probably just going to sit in your storage for a while. So it might not be worth the effort. Now as for co-drivers, if you're using the Ghost cab, obviously I would try to get the Hertz guy to utilize all that, to get your Ghost stuff. But I like this, for Stillwinds, I like this because I'm usually zoomed in. And the weapons are pretty accurate when you're sitting still anyway, so I usually go for the spread in movement reduction because they're less accurate. Obviously when you're moving, I'd like to take away from that. Because sitting still, the Stillwinds are pretty accurate. They're dead accurate almost. So, again, any co-driver, I mean, Stillwinds are one of the best guns in the game, so you can't go wrong. But if you're trying to go for the best, it's probably, I like this guy personally because of the perk it gives you. Once you're zoomed in on the target, it gives you a damage bonus. And as far as I can tell, it's universal. I mean, for example, if you're zoomed in on one guy and another guy drives in front of him, it doesn't matter. You'll still get the damage bonus. Alright. So that's it. That's basically my commercial for Stillwinds. If you can afford to get them, or if you can get them through the event, definitely get them. I showed you what you can do by maxing out the coolers. And that's pretty nice. So, and they shoot forever. I don't know, did I do I think I did one where we did just a max. One last thing, just for fun. We'll do just the seals. I'm pretty sure I did, but I got upgraded seals and I'm still holding on to my upgraded chills. They're sentimental. What can I do? You know what? We'll use it. There you go. It's the chill train. Yeah, let's see how long they'll shoot with all those on there. Yeah, so my day was good. You know, we had a good day over here, and we did nothing interesting or special. I could probably tell you about my whole day before these guns were done. You could probably tell me about your day. And then we'd still have time to get bored. Oh, man. Yeah, so that's really up to you. If you like to shoot forever, then that's the round. I definitely recommend getting upgraded seals. I mean, even if they're not upgraded, just max out. Get like six of each. I'm trying to get 6 upgraded of each. You know, like I'm down to 5 right now. I got 5 of them now. I just need 1 more. But yeah. I highly recommend these and the shippers. Until they come out with a legendary cooler. Let's go. Well, yep, that's it. So, thank you for the Stillwinds. Crossout gods. We love you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you out there.